prepared.
Listen, I'm a big proponent of look good, feel good, wrestle good. And I can tell you Jason Levi looks good tonight.
And he's definitely wrestling good so far, has the upper advantage. Will definitely have that strength advantage over Gaston. But Gaston is a technician. Gaston loves to work around his opponents, make sure that he uses that speed technique to his advantage. And he's going to need to lean on it tonight against a hard hitter like Jason Levi.
Gaston is very crafty. That book is not just a gimmick. He knows every secret the pro wrestling business has, and he's not afraid to use it.
He took my blood! He took my blood! He had my blood! He had my blood! He's not... There's no profit, blood!
I mean, Gaston's screaming that Jason Levi had a hold of his hair, had a hold of his bun. You take what little advantages you can get, but...
That was disrespectful.
As somebody who has long hair himself, I let you know that by having long hair, you do open yourself up to that sort of thing. It's never ideal when your hair gets pulled, but it does happen.
Oh, and look at that! One hand! Wow! Single-handedly picking up Gaston out of that side headlock. And again, it's the technique from Gaston is working, but when you've got that strength, oh, whoa! Oh, and even pulling apart the cover of the. And Gaston, just in absolute shambles. Now trying to get the referee to check on the book and clear it away. Oh! Now Gaston getting a little bit of an advantage. Get that boot.
And you mentioned Gaston being a technician. He is somebody who uses leverage very well. Jason Levi is much bigger and stronger, but Gaston is going to use his balance and leverage in order to keep a hold of these holds for as long as he can.
Say, Levi.
No.
But when you've got these holds, you have to deal with the strength to get out of them. And Jason Levi literally has Gaston by the fingers. Gaston able to make it over to the ropes to break that, but that could have been close. That could have been disaster for Gaston's hand.
Yeah, as much as I
We don't
not
talk
necessarily Gaston still drives me to make it to the ropes. Save their fingers and live to fight another day.
Hands are very, very necessary in those holds that Gaston loves to use. And Jason Levi just backing down Gaston into the corner. Gaston trying to get out of it, breaks it up and over, but cannot get the roll through. And
that strength of Jason Levi is the ultimate equalizer. In any situation, he can use it in order to gain an advantage.
I don't think that single leg takedown is going to work, Gaston. I appreciate the effort. I applaud the effort, but it's not quite going to work. But now he might have got something. That kick to the leg, and now kicking away that arm. Oh! No arm drag for you, but Gaston tries to go off the ropes and...
That's why they call it high risk.
I'm sorry.
Trying to go for a backslide now. Can he get Jason over? He's so close. Oh, he's got it. 1, 2. That was a pretty good show of strength and leverage there from Gaston.
Show it to him. Show it to him.
Share his size, and he will surprise you from time to time.
Hold on. What is... I mean, you mentioned Gaston liking to use the Book of Wrestling as a weapon. He's using it as a distraction tactic for the moment. I mean, Jason maybe learning a couple of things here from the book. A couple big right hands to Gaston, and then a big clothesline. He's taking down LaRue.
Gave Jason Levi the knowledge and wherewithal to know where Gaston was going to be. Incredible.
Everybody can learn from the Book of Wrestling. That's one of the things you got to think about. Oh! I thought that Gaston's head was going to go into that soccer goal back in the corner off of that kick.
Absolutely smoked like a World Cup free kick coming up here in a few weeks.
No.
Oh! I felt that. Those Jason Levi's hands are about as big as Gaston's head, and that was just a solid chop to the chest.
The thing about those chops is not only do they hurt, but they drive the air right out of you. If you can't breathe, you can't fight. Very, very effective in wearing down your opponent.
And Jason Levi throws those big thudding chops as well. They may not make the sound that you're typically associated with that forehand chop, but they have so much impact behind them.
He's got hand hooks for hands, and you can feel them in your spine when he chops you.
And now those clubbing blows. Oh, but Gaston might have found a way out, blocking it now. Taking apart that arm. We saw Gaston kick out that elbow earlier, going back to that shoulder. Jason, a little bit of ability there from Jason Levi. A little slingshot roll up.
Athleticism from the big man. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Gaston.
A little bit of speed and agility from Jason, not something we normally see, but when he gets moving and he does get that action, like we just saw, it's a lot of impact.
Hybrid Championship Wrestling is stocked full of athletes, and both of these men fit that category.
Oh, and again, Gaston. We saw that combination earlier. The kick to the knee, the kick to the elbow, and Gaston continuing to work away at both of those appendages. You take out the knee of the big man, you take out the base, you take out the ability to really function. And it's a good strategy from Gaston to try to get himself back into this matchup.
Always a good strategy when fighting a big man to try to take him down at the leg. You could say, pardon my pun, a textbook strategy from Gaston LaRue.
I'll pardon that one for the time being. I do appreciate a good pun, so I'll let that one slide.
Pardon like a Thanksgiving turkey. Thank you very much.
You know, I was going to ask you and talk to you about your matchup coming up tonight, but now after that one, I'm not 100% certain.
Well, as much as I'd like to talk about my contest with Aaron, I came out here in order to enjoy some action myself and focus on these two guys in the ring. Jason Levi reaching the ropes. Gaston's going to have to break the hold.
Looking for that clean break. No, barely lets it break, and then right back to work, wrenching away.
Shredding the ligaments and the muscles in the knee. Can't feel good, that does not feel good.
No, I have had many knee injuries from various sports over the course of my life, and getting the knees taken out from you is one of the most painful things, because your body weight rests on that knee as you stand, as you move, and especially with a well, I was gonna say, especially with a big man like Jason, you've got more weight putting on that knee, but that also means you can get more weight behind a boot like that.
One of the things that just happened there.
Whoa! Wow! The big moonsault from Jason Levi is gonna miss, and now up on the second rope, tornado DDT. Can Gaston get the pin? 1, 2, 3, no! Woo! I think.
So close, great resiliency from Levi.
Crossface! Crossface! Immediately locked into that crossface. Trying to force Jason to tap.
Go to hell! No!
Jason not tapping, saying go to hell. He does not want to give up, will not. Look at that strength. Gaston able to wiggle out.
No!
Caught off of that code breaker. Jason trying to turn it. And turns Gaston inside out. But Gaston rolls out of the ring, able to buy some time.
Gaston's an old man. He's a young man, but he's an old man. He knew that moment to get to the floor. He did just that. Now Jason's going to have to drag him back into the ring in order to pin him. Always a difficult prospect, especially when your knee is hurting as bad as I'm sure Jason Levi is hurting right now.
Oh yeah, you've seen him. Wait! Hey! What is Anakin Murphy doing out here? Anakin going after Jason, wanting wanting Jason, but Jason not seeing it. Nice, you called it. By the book, Gaston LaRue. 1, 2, 3. Gaston steals it. Steals the victory with the assistance of the book.